All right, y'all. This is Dominic Harris. Calling, ranting about some shit again. So it's BBB, Build Back Better plan. Rebuild better. Build back better. Shit sounds stupid. But just to break some shit down, I'm sure y'all already know what's going on. If you don't know, now you're about to learn. Um, so originally it was a whole bunch of money, 10 trillion. I remember when Bernie was running, he said he's gonna have a $16 trillion infrastructure plan, a six that involved all this spending for climate change initiatives and make sure that we cut back on our carbon emissions. I remember all this infrastructure stuff, getting Medicare for all in there, a bunch of good shit for people, make sure that we stay alive and live well, because that's what we all want to do, right? Stay alive and live well. Stay alive and live well. Don't give a fuck if you're a Republican or a Democrat. That's what everybody want to do, and that's what essentially that money was going to go towards. But Bernie didn't win. We ended up with Joe Biden. For some reason, people like voting for the dead. I guess they were like reminiscing over some shit. So we end up getting all the way. The $16 trillion dream got dwindled down to $1.75 trillion. $1.75 trillion. All right. So shit laughable. Shit laughable what that won't be. All right, so that's what we got. That's what we're working with. But we get down to the fight. The fight came down between the progressives versus the conservative Democrats, or the Republican Democrats, whatever the fuck you want to call them. That's what the fight boiled down to. And so they were supposed to pass the infrastructure deal, which was a deal that they came up with a few Republicans, 13 Republicans that were going to jump shots and support it. And then they were going to do that deal and also do the progressive deal that was the $1.75 trillion, which has things in it like universal pre-K, I think a little bit of paid time off, a few things in there that might help the people out just a little bit here and there. But they were supposed to pass a bill at the same time together. But these motherfuckers, I mean, just to break down shit for you. Not even really talk about the bill. Let me just go and back up for a second. This is how the negotiations oftentimes happen. How that shit break down. When Democrats or when progressives hold out on something, they don't get shit for holding out. Not a goddamn dime, not nothing. So they don't have the real incentive. They gotta have will. They gotta have force. They gotta have effort. They gotta feel it in their heart. They gotta be like, look, we're going to hold this. We're going to hold this line because the people need us to hold this line. So, damn you. But the conservatives, whenever they hold out on something, ching ching. All right, we still ain't going to vote for it. Ching 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 ching. Damn, what all this? Ching 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 ching. All right, I'm going to keep holding out. Ching 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 ching. You sit at the negotiating table for what? I'm getting paid for not doing jack shit. Ching 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 ching. Progressives over there. Look, we hold the line because our constituents need this money. Motherfucker like, well, my constituents keep paying me. What the fuck is your constituents doing for you? Well, the people really don't have that much money. Well, my constituents, these millionaires and billionaires, they got plenty of fucking money. And they're going to make sure I don't give your constituents a goddamn thing because money wins elections. You understand me? As long as money wins elections, I'm going to keep on winning. Bitch, you better hope. You better hope that you get just something that you can brag about just so you can win your election again. You better hope you get anything. If not, we're going to call you ineffective. We're going to say that your spirit is good, that we like the good things that you're trying to do. But overall, fuck you. I'm getting paid right now for holding out on shit that you need to get and maintain your seat. If the Republicans can come in, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to still hold on to my seat. I'm going to still hold on to my power. And you still just going to be a broke bitch. What the fuck you got to say about that? I don't need to do a goddamn thing. I don't give a fuck if the Republicans win. Because if they do win, I can still advocate and talk shit like I want to. I can still, pretend like I've been doing. And still make off like a fucking bandit. Hang out with my millionaire billionaire friends. as we sip wine and laugh at the poor. I mean, what the fuck are the poor going to do about it? What the fuck are the poor going to do about it? And see what the poor senators do. So that gives me get a bit of an idea how your constituents going to do. Poor and broke people don't fucking matter because they don't enforce their will on a goddamn thing. They can't. They too busy trying to eat. They don't know enough. Why? Because we make sure they stay stupid. Yeah, we give them knowledge for them. We put it out there, put in the libraries and all that shit. But why in the fuck would you waste your time going down to a library to learn when you can watch TikTok? Why? Why? You can watch TikTok. You can watch Facebook, Netflix, Hulu. You can do all these other things. Because why in the fuck, after a hard day of working, would you want to come home and try to learn something? You got bills to pay. You got to pay your motherfucking bills. You might have child support. I don't know. I don't know every bill that you got to pay in your life, but I know you got some bills. And I know if you don't work, you won't be able to pay them bills. And I know after you do work, hard as the fuck you have to work. I'm not going to give you $50 minimum wage, but give you a $15 minimum wage so you're going to have to work less. And now you're going to maybe, that'll free up enough of you some time to go learn something. The fuck am I going to do that for? That'll be stupid of me, because now that's cutting into my pocket, because the more you learn, the more you'll be able to actively describe the bullshit that we putting y'all through, and I do not want that. You see? Hey, all you gotta do is decipher the way these motherfuckers think they goddamn horrible people. They fucking horrible people. I mean, just go and break it down. They fucking horrible people, and it's hard to beat them. It's hard to beat them because money wins elections. If money didn't win elections, then you got to do the only thing that can counter money, the bully pulpit. Now you got to go in there with something in your mind. You got to have the will to organize the people to shut this shit down. You got to. That's the only way. You got to have the will to organize people to shut this shit down. That's it. I mean, if it's me just saying me, I'll take all of their fucking money. Anybody want to give me money to run my campaign, I'll fucking take it. Give a fuck. The fucking mean if big oil give me some money. I'm going to use your money to make sure I'm forcing people will, bitch. And I'm going to tell you that I'm doing after I get your check. Matter of fact, and I'm going to tell you that why you keep giving me that check. See, the problem is they're going to think that I'm going to become dependent on their money, that I'm going to need this shit to get my staffers and shit. No, fuck you. I don't think you understand. Fuck you. No, I'm going to fucking win. I'm going to fucking win because I believe in the people and I believe in what they want. You can give as fucking much money to me as you fucking feel like. I'm not sending shit back. You know why? Because if that money can corrupt me in any kind of way, it will corrupt me. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't like if I don't take that money, then I won't become corrupted. If I don't take that money, then I won't have an incentive, because the incentive always going to be there, especially if I'm going for office. It's always going to be there. If I go for office and win any spot of power, then the incentive is always going to be there. I can look at it and be like, hey, I didn't take your money when I was running my campaign. Like, all right, you want to take it next election? Hell, how about you take it now? And you can have it in your war chest for next election. See? It's always going to be there. You can easily become corrupt. Yeah, just being around enough corrupt motherfuckers and seeing what they got and being jealous of it, or just wishing that you had it. You're already on that fucking road. Thing you got to do is, man, y'all take your motherfucking money, put my motherfucking bank account, and motherfucker call you late at night, your staffer come in and be like, hey, it's the people that gave us $500,000 last time. They want to talk to you right now. I don't give a fuck if they want to talk to me. What the fuck that mean to me? The motherfuckers as important as anybody else. They don't skip no motherfucking line. Give a fuck. They goddamn, if they give me a fucking billion motherfucking dollars to run my campaign so I can win, it do not fucking matter to me. They are as important as anybody. You see, I come from this type of mentality. I think that somebody flipping burgers should make the same amount as a fucking nuclear physicist. You know why? A nuclear physicist, shit on his job and shit on what he learned. But, I mean, you talk about somebody in the service industry and somebody that's in, I don't even know what the fuck you call it. What is that, industrial? The fuck is that? What kind of industry is it? I don't know what goods he holds to society. I know that burger flipper though. I know that motherfucker feeding people every day. Burgers, you can talk as much shit. I don't eat meat no more. Going on 3 days right now. Well, kind of 3 days. Want to say 7 days, but I did eat some fish. So I ate some fish last night, but I'm not eating no more meat. I had to finish out what was in my refrigerator, full disclosure. So after I eat that though, I'm finished. I really don't want to fuck with meat no more. Not because of any religious shit, blah 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 yada yada. But you can talk as much shit as you want about beef, but a lot of people eat beef and it keep you going. You need a snack in the middle of the day, you can boom, pop in, boom, get you something to eat at a fast food restaurant real quick to keep you going, to whatever job, what fucking doing. Everybody eat a fucking burger. So that burger flipper is what he's doing is serving society. And you mean to tell me because you look down on that job because, oh, well, he just a burger flipper. Man, that motherfucker, if he the best burger flipper in the fucking world, to make the best burgers you ever seen and do it the fastest and most efficient to keep people in and out of that line quickly, efficiently, why the fuck ain't he making enough to survive and support a family? You hear me what I'm saying? Enough to survive on and support a family. That's how much a fucking burger flipper should make. Give a damn what country he is in. Give a damn what state he in. Give a damn he right here in the middle of the United States of America. He should be able to make enough to afford to support a family, himself and a family. And I'm not talking about the bare minimum. I'm talking about live good, damn and well. That's the type of mentality I come from. So to me, I don't give a fuck how much money you give my campaign. I don't give a fuck where that money comes from. Only thing I give a fuck is doing. Only thing I give a fuck about doing is what is in the people benefit. Medicare for all. Free marijuana. I mean, legalized marijuana. Damn housing for everybody. The fuck it. We got 6 empty houses for every person in the United States of America. Why in the fuck do we got homeless people? Ending the wars. Why is we at war with anybody? If we need to go to war because somebody is putting us in that situation where we need to go to war, we go there, handle business, come home. We don't need to be in a motherfucking forever war where we over there obviously harvesting resources and protecting states that don't really need our fucking protection. We don't let them handle their own goddamn issues. Let them work out that shit amongst themselves. And then when they're ready to come to the table, we'll be a civilized people for them to come to the table at. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense for us to be warmongering people as such we are, and then telling other countries, yeah, come to the table and talk to us. We United States of America. This is what civilization looks like. A bunch of motherfuckers that hold the threat of nukes over the heads of the rest of the world while going in and invading their countries, raiding them for their resources, killing, pillaging, and raping their people. Goddamn, that's what the fuck we is, carrying on shadow wars and then gaslighting our people and using the CIA, NSA, FBI, and all them motherfuckers to make sure that everybody in this country and the news media supports what we're doing through manufacturing consent. A hell of a book written by Noam Chomsky. I mean, is that what the fuck we really want to do? Or we want to make a world where it's peace times? Where it's peace times but we're ready for war? That's why I would rather it be. It's peace all the motherfucking time, but we ready for war. That's how you stay. That's how you're supposed to live. Peace all the time. You don't go to work looking for a fight. Well, if a motherfucking fight break out, you gotta be ready to defend yourself. Not, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and punch this motherfucker in the mouth because I heard he was saying, or I'm gonna go, no, that's fucking stupid shit. Either way, goddamn, no war. Damn. Like I say, we gotta add a few unprotected people to the discrimination class, protective classes, because trans individuals aren't considered a protective class in a lot of these states, so you can fire them and just bring down their quality of life just because you don't like them, just because they're trans. That shit need to be undone. They need to be added to protective classes. So if you do fire them, it's considered discrimination. It's just not right that you do that to anybody just because you don't like the way that they are. Right, that's the way they is. That's the way they is. I know this is one person at work get on my motherfucking nerves. I barely motherfucking like the individual. I mean, there's a lot of shit about him. I can't fucking rank ass capitalist motherfucker. But look, I don't gotta like a person to know that they should be protected as an individual, that they should have the rights, same rights that everybody else. There's a lot of motherfuckers I don't like, but I still want them to have health care. You can go down the list. I'm progressive right now, but I'm an individual that do believe that people deserve what they deserve. I mean, go down the motherfucking list. Uh, but like I was saying, it shouldn't. When it comes down to these politicians, they just not strong enough. None of them are. They're not strong enough. They don't know what the fuck they stand for. They think doing one thing or another is going to protect them or make them appear like they're, I don't know, whatever. Like they say, oh, I don't got to spend no time on the phone doing any fundraisers because I'm going to. You shouldn't have to spend time on the phone anyway. And if you did spend time on the phone, it should be for you to gather support from the bully pulpit so you can raise hell on these streets and let them motherfuckers know you're about to shut shit down because shit ain't right for your people, for your constituents. And if my constituents ain't going to eat, then your constituents ain't going to eat. If you think that that money that your constituents giving you to hold up this bill going to make them more profitable, well, think of fucking again, because I'm about to expose them. I'm going to use the bully pulpit to fully shut down any goddamn thing that they got going on. You talking about Wall Street not being able to operate for a few days? Well, you should have gave my people minimum wage that was a living wage. You understand what I'm saying? All right. You can go in depth. You can talk about this shit more. But man, I hear a lot of people saying a lot of shit, but ain't nobody saying the shit what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If you a motherfucking person about your principles, you a motherfucking person that's going to stand up and do what the fuck is right, then you're going to use everything within your wheelhouse to get your people what the fuck they deserve. You ain't going to let them hurt. You ain't going to let them starve. You ain't going to let them suffer. You understand what I'm saying? So, holla at you.